What's up guys, Joey here of YugaTech, and nowadays it feels like there's a new smartphone coming out every week. It's crazy. But the big question is, when should you buy a new phone? Should you upgrade to the latest greatest handset right now, or should you wait a little bit? Let's see if we can't answer that question. So when new smartphones hit the market, you have the choice to either buy then and there or wait for the prices to go down. New technological improvements aren't always relevant to your needs. Many additional features are not that important for a lot of people, and sometimes it's simply just a way of marketing. It's how these phone companies show off. And these extras may or may not make a big difference in your smartphone experience. Sometimes these features do provide convenience. Think Huawei's reverse wireless charging, or maybe IP water and dust resistance, or faster forms of charging. If there's a feature that's particularly appealing to you, it might be worth upgrading to a phone with these features. It really depends on your needs though. Ask yourself, what's most important to you? Know what you care about most for your phone. Does your phone still work smoothly? Does it still get regular updates? Or has it gotten too slow to use? Apple supports its iPhones for as long as 5 years with OS updates, while the majority of Android devices at best provide you with 2 to 3 years of OS updates and 3 years of security updates. App developers usually stop supporting OS versions that are older than those, so you may want to consider replacing your phone if the manufacturer has neglected updating your phone if you're still stuck with Marshmallow, KitKat, Jelly Bean, or even worse, Gingerbread. Do the apps that you rely on suffer from crashes? Sometimes even the simplest of games like Candy Crush take too long to open, only to crash simply because system resources are insufficient. Do you need more storage? Does your battery run out quickly? Do you need some of those extra features, a larger screen size, better camera quality? We swoon over these extra features, but in reality, do they really make a difference in how we conduct our lives? Asking yourself these types of questions help determine your choice. Now, most leading manufacturers bring out at least one new lineup of phones each year. For example, Apple announces its new iPhones in September, Samsung's Galaxy S series comes out in February, the Galaxy Note series in August, OnePlus in May or June, Huawei's P series in March, and Mate series in October. But should you always buy the latest and greatest model? Consider this. The previous year's flagship phones come with specs that aren't necessarily outdated by the time the current models are out, considering that they were once the latest and greatest, only that now, in the present, they're now probably cheaper. Apple's iPhone 7, for example, is now sold for a lot less, and you can still get most of the experience that today's iPhones would offer. Also, don't forget the mid-range smartphones, the ones manufacturers release every now and then, like Samsung's A series, Vivo's V series, Oppo's F series, and some others from Huawei, Xiaomi, Redmi, Realme, Nokia, and Asus. These phones might not come with the top-notch specs, but again, ask yourself, what features do you really need? And that's not to say that mid-range phones are completely crushed by flagship phones. Some of them can keep up in certain ways. Just look at the Pocophone F1, the Xiaomi Mi 9T, the Google Pixel 3a. A phone that needs to be replaced will most definitely show you the signs. But if your phone is still in good condition, you may want to still keep it for a while and either wait for a newer model to launch and then get last year's model for less. Like for example, wait for the OnePlus 8 series to come out, then buy the OnePlus 7 Pro. Just because the OnePlus 8 would be greater and newer doesn't mean that the 7 is bad. And for a final note of recommendation, when should you buy a new phone? Probably not right when a new phone launches. Wait for other people to test them out and review them. After all, that's what we are here for. It's our job, it's our duty to let you guys know what's good and what's bad. After all, it's the major driving force of why we are here on YouTube talking to you guys about all these new devices. So that's it for this video, guys. Now I'm gonna pass the question off to you. When do you buy a new smartphone? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon to see as new future uploads, and be sure to visit YugaTech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Joey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.